the circle of the life. I am carnivore, you know, I like take the beef. Do you need one beef of the cow?
No, you don't need anything from animals.
All is money for
yeah, they do it because people pay them to do it. Who's responsible for what happens to the animals? Is it just the companies, or is it the people who put it into demand with
the companies and the governments? Humans is the virus for the world.
Yeah, but we don't have to be.
Se vad som sker på vår jord. Vi må renovere stedet vi bor.
Det er det som kommer til å skje.
Verden trenger helt nye.
No, but not record me. Is possible?
I can also blur you if you don't want to be in the video. Also.
Okay, but I have any problem with the language.
Okay. English or
Spanish.
Okay, I don't speak Spanish.
Okay. But what is your question?
So, how do you feel about, in general, like violence?
Violence?
Yeah. We can start like more like easy ethical questions, then they can become a bit more harder.
It's that if you want to the really answer at you, that the violence is for the government. It's the terrorists of the government now.
Yeah. What I'm more curious about is just like, do you think that there are situations when violence can be justified, when violence can be okay?
It's manipulated for big people that don't want to development with the intelligence people, you know?
No.
If you show any skills with the social, for example, and do you have good commercial, you know, and have other commercial that have more money than you, this commercial, I understand information that you, and, you know?
No, I'm not following, sorry. Like,
It's for this, but
Yeah.
I think that is the question. The violence is about all for defense, you know?
yeah. So violence can be okay if it's to defend, right? Yeah. So if I want to defend myself or other people from more violence, then violence can be okay. You agree, or?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
So the circumstance where violence will be okay is if it's to protect, like to prevent violence, or
I try dialogue, you know, I try one conversation for Pacific, but the question is any person don't attend at the rationalist, don't know life in civilization, you know, it's a different character. Maybe one problem in the mentality.
yeah, like people use violence for different reasons, and people have different like responsibility and dependent on their cognitive abilities. Is that what you're meaning?
No cognitive. I think that is when do you have any bad education, or do you see so much bad education in you when you are kids?
Yeah, but I'm just talking about you now, your values, your morals. Forget society, just what do you think is right and wrong? That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, but the society, that the accommodation for the society is...
Yeah, but I'm not asking how things are. I'm asking how you think what's right and wrong.
Yeah, but my things is depends of your economy about all. You, for example, do you have? I have the best example like this. You, for example, you go one day at the for example the NAF. You one day and do you say I have hungry? Yes, but I can't help you. Okay, you can go to the second day because in one day you try to find any job, you try to find any development, any group social that make any idea and development any idea and invent invoice, pay slips, all things for don't have any help economic. This is the principle, the main.
Yeah, like so extreme situations can force us, like survival situation can make us.
If you have money and I have money, no exist violence.
You're making this a bit more complicated than like I want to ask about like what you think is right and wrong. So you said violence can be right for like protection, and now it sounded like you meant to if it's like extreme, it's like survival situation. Does that also?
Of course.
Okay. And what about can exploitation ever be justified? Exploitation meaning using someone else for your own benefit without their consent. Can that ever be justified?
What is my opinion about this?
Yeah.
That this is the system. That do you live in there?
Yeah, it's an exploitative world, but is it right though? Is it right?
If I am a businessman and you are a worker, the businessman have a legacy for exploit you.
But as a worker, I can also choose to resign. I can so it's you can maybe argue it's exploitation, but
it depends of your patience.
Yeah, but
if you have so much patience like a Jesus Christ, okay, you continue. But the problem is one day, do you say it in your mentality, not for the cognitive, not for bad health mentality?
Yeah.
No.
I'm interested in morals. So, but is it right though for if you own a company to exploit like cheap labor? Is it right or is it wrong?
It's right.
Is it right?
No. It's a wrong.
Wrong?
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about all the animals humans exploit for things like meat, milk, eggs, clothing, entertainment?
Yesterday, for example, I see one that for the production, you know, if the circle of the life is like this, you know, that is you need 8 meat.
Do you think we need to use animals?
Yeah. Huh?
Why would we need to?
That, for example, sausage.
What?
One beef. Do you need one beef of the cow?
No, we don't need anything from animals. Humans can survive and thrive without using any animals. There we have scientific research papers. You can get all the nutrients you need. We don't need to use any animals anymore in our time.
Yeah, but for example, do you have any that I don't know that say "krikiriki"? You know, rik.
Like a bird?
Yeah, bird, but put eggs. I don't know what is the name.
Do you think we should? Do you think we should respect animals?
I respect the animals, but depends of the animals.
Yeah.
The animals that don't production, for example, one beer and take one toxin for the couple in ASEAN. I see so much illegacy, you know, beer. You know, one beer.
Yeah, beer. Yeah.
Put in one jail. You know, close it, sit, and put in here in the stomach for take a livid for sex for any bad person with so much money. You know, this is exploitation. This is not good.
Yeah.
But for example,
why is this bad? Like, what's bad about it? I agree. I'm just curious. Like, why? What makes this wrong? This you said now.
The wrong is when do you use it for like a sectarium, you know, when do you prove all things in the life and you have so much money, do you need proof more things like a chill, like exploitation, any chemicals of any animals, for example, that for take other chemics in the brain, you know?
I'm not sure if I follow. But
that in the life exists one limit, you know? If you pass this limit, you have so much money or you are poor, this limit have consequences.
Yeah.
So, for this. For me, it's perfect.
Can I tell you why I would say it's wrong to use animals when we don't need to? It's because animals, just like us, we are animals. We have a consciousness. We have a subjective experience of the world. Eyes to see, ears to hear. We have a brain, feelings, pain receptors. So we should have the rights of our own life, our own body, and the same should apply to other beings who have the same quality, like sentience. So Encaging a bear, like you said, would be wrong because the bear wouldn't have
one dogs, for example,
Yeah.
that use different chemical substance in one labs. For example, yesterday I see
animal
one
testing,
it's ridiculous for take any hair for the people, for take any. No, it's you. If you
But for the exact same reason, like that's wrong, like animal testing, zoos locking animals in for experimentation or entertainment. All this is wrong because it's unnecessary. We can do fine without it, right? But for the same reason, all other animal products are also unnecessary. So sending animals to slaughterhouses is also unnecessary. Breeding animals into existence, catching and killing wild animals. All of this is wrong for the same reason.
But if you have any control in the past, when you are, the civilization in the past control the kill of the animals for non-extinction, because it's the consecutive for development, the civilization. It's for this. Now, the money put more limits that the products need. You know that I need 3 tunnels of fish for all Norway. Put one example. But the company knows the mentality. The mentality is I need $3 billion, and the next year I need $3.2 billion. This is the mentality that changed. If you need 3 salmon or fish or anything,
if we say to the companies though that like, I'm not going to give you money if you exploit animals. I'm only going to give you money for products that don't exploit animals.
All is money for
yeah, they do it because people pay them to do it, right? So, who's responsible for what happens to the animals? Is it just the companies, or is it the people who put it into demand with
the companies and the governments?
They're only doing it because people pay them to do it, right?
Put the rules.
So if we stop paying them, they will stop doing it, right?
Yeah, but for example, I put other things. You are the company, me at the government. One fish in there. If I kill this fish, for example, of this cow, other example, I finish this cow, extinction the cow. If you are the government and do you see for other part and I kill, and do you take money and me take money and finish the cow? You know, all is this. If you are the company, you see for other part.
Yeah, but I'm asking, like, is this right that governments, companies, individuals exploit? No, it's not right. Okay. So, do you feel, is there anything stopping you from just say, like, from now on, leave all animals alone and not exploit and partake in animal exploitation?
Other thesis that I have is the humans is the virus for the world.
Yeah, but we don't have to be like.
But do you need to survive? You know, it's for this. Do you need to take a mentality and consecutive with you, for example, this? Do you change at this position in the future? I don't know, but have consequence.
Yeah. So, but we should be like mindful of our actions and think about the consequences of our actions.
The action change the mentality.
Yeah.
And use the violence for change the mentality at this company and at this government.
Okay. So let me. If I give you
because the people that have so much control for the government or for the companies don't want to change because have the control with the money.
Okay, let me give you this card, and here is a documentary I would check out. It shows the different industries that exploit animals. So it shows what we are a part of when we demand animal products. So it's good to know, because once you know, you can take like an informed stance, informed choice, right? So would you give this a watch?
Yeah, but I don't have data mobile. I need Wi-Fi, but
Yeah,
it's
but
okay.
you can also just write because it's free. It's on YouTube, like
Okay,
Dominion.
okay.
It's there. Yeah. So and this is just like my platforms if you want to check out the.
And do you
stuff I do.
think Matthias? You
Yeah,
are Matthias?
yeah, yeah.
Do you think Matthias that with the vegans only knows bad consequence for the body of the humans?
No, I mean, vegan is just an ethical principle that we should not exploit animals, but it has nothing to do with health. So I can be a healthy vegan, I can eat whole foods and exercise and those things, but if I want to. But I can also eat junk food and not be so healthy, because personal health, that's a personal choice. But choices which have victims, like if my choices affects others, that's when it becomes ethical issue, right? Mm-hmm. And you can absolutely be healthy and thrive on a plant-based, like properly plant-based diet. Yeah, you can.
But for this, I am carnivore. You know, I like take the beef, but it's really that I have the same conscience like a vegans, you know, for put limits at this corporation, at this. And take so much control. It's really that, for example, for me, noise exploitation in one cow, kill for take the beef because no exists more the cow. But I prefer take milk, you know, and continue with you. But
would you like it if you were in their position, no? If you were the animal?
Of course.
Would you like to be killed or to be made pregnant without consent and have your kids taken from you?
I want to take a stand alive. But when the cow is dead, approach the meat, you know, for.
All the animals people eat were killed. None are. They don't wait until they die and just let them. You just check out that documentary. You should.
Okay.
Then you see the practices.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the conversation.
Take. And I want to know that have a good helper about this, you know.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Tusen tack.
Have a nice day. Quite a language barrier there. It was like a bit hard to follow the conversation sometimes for me, and he seemed like he just wanted to talk about the big picture and how the world is, and I was trying to get to his values, his stance on things, but yeah, I didn't see a point in trying to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, it was a bit like language barrier, like I said, so I just wanted to end the conversation and give him the card, but maybe he gets the point when he sees the documentary. Yeah.
I think violence is a poor solution for anything. I've experienced from being in the military, being a soldier in war.
We should avoid violence and exploitation when we can. It seems like you...
Exploitation, you always, not when we can. You need to be active in stopping that. You cannot tolerate exploitation under any circumstance. To me, it's not acceptable, at least.
What are your thoughts on all the non-human animals we exploit and kill?
I enjoy my steak. Now you have me thinking.